2 days ago, made a report by Mebeka Tremo say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. We receive a petition at a trese Chief Justice no yeno in free honor. Mebeka Tremo say wait for the NPP throughout the week, and you see all sorts of crimes. Na ende NPP MP ye freno Vincent Eko Asefua MP for Otafo or then some to Supreme Court nim na in essence no ne tintini ni tietie mu ne say we sue Mahama over the we sue His Excellency Mahama, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, over the moves to remove the Chief Justice from office. Yankin kind, but you see, Ghana Mratres also sue president. You can't sue the president straight. You have to sue the Attorney General, and so he's suing President Mahama, but through the Attorney General. Now, yenhe the court in Krata, yenhe the possible outcomes of Enyama war yeno. Ebe tumi akwa ko wie sen. Na yebe widini ya hensem ni muni na. So this is the court documents writ to invoke original jurisdiction, Vincent Eko Asefua, and then the Attorney General. Also, in the name of the Republic of Ghana, you are hereby commanded within 14 days after the service on you of the statement of the plaintiff's case, inclusive of the day of service, that you are to file or cause to be filed for you a statement of the defendant's case in an action at the suit of Vincent Eko Asefua. 1. Nature of reliefs sought is as follows. In Tinsemwa wadi akwa in court in say or pese Supreme Court no eyemano. Or say a declaration that upon a true and proper interpretation of articles 1461, 2, 4, 6, and 7, 23, 57, 3, and 296 of the Constitution, the President is mandated to notify the Chief Justice about a petition for the removal of the Chief Justice and obtain his or her comments and responses to the content of such petition before referring the petition to the Council of State or commencing the consultation processes with the Council of State for the removal of the Chief Justice. Now, I say first one, Supreme Court, Emma order. Now, Supreme Court encounter His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say when your petition say we person will Chief Justice ni free so. I was say John Dramani Mahama tena say. Now what Chief Justice na mane answer. Now the Chief Justice ni bekin bia no ono nso ye den eka etre His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Answer na wako forward akwa ye de opeso ye no. Mind you, I read article 1466 yesterday, which talks about the removal of the Chief Justice, and it was clear, unambiguously stated clearly that the removal of the Chief Justice will start with a petition, and then the President will have to consult. And kase President no one tron Chief Justice. The only time I kase President nin seeki the advice of the Chief Justice and one tron Chief Justice ne say President ne pese wo yi judge foforo, Supreme Court judge foforo, or regional tribunal, a senior judge, the President ne pese wo yi sa judge na ena emrane tre say President ne consulted the Chief Justice. But the article 1466 ne say the President ne pese wo yi Chief Justice na nkasa dia ene dia won consult the Council of State. It is clear. But NPP for episode mo try and say mrane de omo nimu esi obi anti no e was say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama okoko consult Chief Justice nansa enti no Supreme Court in declare sa asem no. Number 2, a declaration that upon a true and proper interpretation of articles 1461, 2, 4, 6, and 7, 23, and 296 of the Constitution, a failure by the President to notify the Chief Justice and obtain his or her comments and responses to a petition for the removal of the Chief Justice before triggering the consultation process with the Council of State constitutes a violation of Article 1466, as well as the constitutional protection of the security of tenure of Chief Justice, who is a Justice of Superior Court of Judicature, stipulated in Article 1461 of the Constitution. say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say wanye na wan tran kwa nkoma Chief Justice nansa entie Chief Justice asem ansa na wode kwa akoma Council of State there. That is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama we buga na mbraso. Basically that is what a NPP MP no ope. 3. Also a declaration that upon a true and proper interpretation of articles 1461, 2, 4, 6 and 7, 23, 57, 3 and 296 of the Constitution, a failure by the President to notify the Chief Justice and obtain his or her comments and responses to a petition for the removal of the Chief Justice before triggering the consultation process with the Council of State amounts to an unjustified interference with the independence of the judiciary enshrined in Article 1271 and 2 of the Constitution. Say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, one fan kon Chief Justice, no my Chief Justice no, and trena adwin we ansa na wode or twaso sa process we are. That is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no, one fa judiciary for independence serious. Now judiciary they are supposed to be independent. This is the same person when Parliament Speaker Emma order omudwaniko judiciary ho say omu override speaker no ne order no. Satan need ya say the NPP for andwe hu ni say independence of the parliament ewo. And there wo baba be pre-independence. 4. A declaration that the failure by the President to notify the Chief Justice and obtain her comments and responses to a petition for the removal of the Chief Justice before triggering the process for her removal constitutes a violation of the fundamental right to a fair hearing contained in Articles 23 and 296 and renders the consultation processes for the removal of the Chief Justice initiated by the President null and void of no effect. Say court embo Mahama ne actions ningu because Ghana mrano ye will be a friend fair hearing. Say what the assem ebo obi so a e wo say utie nipa ko na nsa take decision. These people are forgetting say embra constitution na wo ka no. The same constitution say ye pesi ye Chief Justice this is the process and the yefa process ne so no musu. Or say any other orders as to this honorable court may seem mixed. Now, or say 2, capacity in which plaintiff is bringing the action is as follows. Or say the plaintiff brings this action as a concerned citizen of Ghana in terms of Article 21B of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana 1992. Address for service of the plaintiff is as follows. And now, ordini na to this is the NPP MP Vincent Eko Asifwa. In some way, what they are about to address say, Ojaniako Supreme Court ho. Say Supreme Court no. Omo embo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni process no engu. Now guess what? Nipakra Ojaneko say nipakro na enko di na aseme ma na emfa nko court no eye Godfred Dami. Godfred Dami no di nenim. Eno de no eko court. Oma shasi esu ene mu na mo be ko ma Chief Justice oni ano ontumi nkoma ne ho ele obi se osono maame asonofo ni na be shase so musu eno ma shase no ene Godfred Dami na odi NPP MP enim Godfred Dami ena odi NPP MP enim akọ Supreme Court say hey Mahama person pami Chief Justice Embrase Mahama person pami Chief Justice onye se Mahama person pami Chief Justice no na so mo Supreme Court for na nkasa mo mbo Mahama nsem ningu se yeti krum ha na emrana kano mo say Supreme Court interpretation ko kopie mu wo ho a wo mo ma interpretation no ma we unambiguous o clearly stated Article 1466 it is clearly stated there that if you want to remove a Chief Justice, this is the process you go through. Mo MPP for na na mo se mo pe na mo te brofo nti asem no enko mamo a na mo pese mo dane no mo sesa brofo no mo hwe na asem ne enko mamo pe mo pese mo sesa brofo no senia mo ye ya mo member elusu ya mo share da ko Supreme Court wa wo mo chinchim ya ma at the end of the day na fe Ghana fire amadwini na ye ba ade brofo ni aka mo say be sisi a mo say ebe peneso Now I think say at this point His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Krawache, because Emrane say once he initiates the process, he can suspend the Chief Justice. The NPP for ye ne kra no. I was saying before no shas ye suspend the Chief Justice nimpo. I was so shas no suspend the Chief Justice no. Because there were more person more trade there. Supreme Court for na mo dwane akọ. Omo ntena so said the president has the power to remove any Supreme Court judge. Inti Supreme Court na ombetena tena case so omo de omo ntena so. Na Ghana fon samso hu ne say we de mo asanso show biasness on the case. Say nene de maame na ekwa na munso mu di nechi ana. Enti we de litmus test. A litmus test. Na mo anyway, etie for Montreal mo adwen ate ye na ye ti krom ha ye hu mbra mo bu ye wo krom ha ene musu munye hu hwe